Hello there, we are online, and today I will do something different from usually. I will do planning. I want to make a playthrough for Factorio Space Age with the following 3 achievements: Lazy Bastard, Keep Your Hands Clean, and Rush to Space. And for that, let's see what we can plan. So first of all, what are these achievements? I will open the achievements here, that you can see it. I'm currently in a game where I'm experimenting on Vulcanus. This is just as a preparation. Of course, I cannot achieve these achievements in this game anymore. But let's see. Rush to Space. Research a technology using another planet science pack before unlocking production or utility science packs. So production and utility we are not allowed to use. And so let's look into more detail. I have already written it here. No production, no utility science pack. But we are supposed to research using another planet science pack. So if we research on that planet or in Nauvis, doesn't matter. But probably it's easier to research on the other planet. No unlocking of productivity and utility science packs. Do research using another planet science pack. This is more understandable, I think. If we don't have utility and if we don't have production and utility, what do we lose? Let's look into the tech tree. Production science pack. What is below production science pack? A lot is below production science pack. Can I make this smaller? No. Below production science pack, there is automation 3. We cannot do automation 3. But we don't need this. Automation 2 is enough for all purposes. Biolab. Fact transmission. Elevated rail. Now that is a real problem. If you want to go to Fulgoran, in Fulgoran the only way to connect the factory is elevated rail. So if we don't have production science pack, doing research on Fulgoran seems very difficult. We have to carry around stuff manually while going into the zone where there is lightning. So this is dangerous. So we don't want to use Fulgoran. I will write this down. No Fulgoran. Then insert a capacity. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. Fuel overgrowth. This is about Kleber. Probably not important. Those are all just efficiencies. Stack inserter. We can do everything we want without stack inserter. So that's the production science pack excludes Fulgoran. Now about the chemical we are allowed to use. Where's the utility science pack? I have it here. Utility. What does utility give us? Battery Mark II, health, quality. We don't need quality so fast. Portable fission reactor. No, we can do without that. Military 4. artillery. Okay, but artillery, we don't want to, we want to use artillery, but only after doing research on the other planet. That's fine. Utility science spec, rail support foundations, again for Fulgoran. So Fulgoran is out clearly. And worker robot speed. Okay, we have no problem with the utility science spec. Now that we have excluded Fulgoran, should we use Glaber or Vulcanus? Now, if we also want to do keep your hands clean, let's look at the second. Keep your hands clean. What is keep your hands clean? Destroy your first enemy structure using artillery. And I cannot achieve this anymore because I destroyed an entity manually. I will not try. I will just start a new game. Quit. Single play. New game. Anything. Free play space age defaults. I will start a new game and we don't need the cutscene. And see when this achievement becomes invalid. So I will make this smaller that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm on a new world. If I cannot destroy any enemy structures before I get artillery, I need to be able to have enough iron, copper, stone, and coal. I need to secure this, and I only need to defend this against the enemies. So for example, this base is... Let's first look at the achievement. Clean. Keeping your hands clean. Pin. I could, for example, research turrets, put turrets here. So if they expand, they will come here. I will not delete, I will not destroy their structure. I will only destroy the enemies. Now, if I run around a bit, I think I will meet additional enemies. So here is an example of a big copper patch. I could secure this patch right in the beginning before any enemy builds over this. Can go there, build a few turrets and make sure, but the turrets will always be attacked with this, from this. This will be very annoying. They will always come. So I think it really depends on the world, on the random seed, if this achievement, keeping your hands clean, is very hard to achieve or easy to achieve. Because of course, I cannot always run there. So I have to build around the enemy bases. I cannot just remove them. Let's see. Now this would be the right time to use some cheat code to come faster. But I don't know how this works, so it doesn't matter. Here are more enemy bases, and here is another iron patch. Using this iron patch will also be very annoying. They're very close. This iron patch here, this is good. Now this means I need to really conserve resources if I want to be able to go to space and to the other planet without artillery. And the goal would be to get artillery first, and artillery we get from Vulcanus. So the next planet has to be Vulcanus. The first planet has to be Vulcanus. Looking here, okay. This is an example where I have 255 coal, 287 iron, 300 copper. That's not much copper. 1.9 million iron. This is good. The oil is close. There is more coal here. Is this coal safe, or is there an enemy base nearby? So this coal I should also save, because having lots of energy, that means I don't need to build solar modules so much. So that means I can use the copper for other and the steel for other purposes. Especially steel. This is a copper that's close to an enemy base. That's bad. This stone, I won't need so much stone, but that's good. Now let's see, if I delete one, let's see if I can kill them. Or if they kill me. It's more likely they kill me. I hear my heartbeat. That's interesting. No. I cannot test it like that. I need to do some research and get better weapons. And I need to get fishes. Some fish. So in principle, I will need to do this running around also in the new world where I start. Here we have water. Where do I have water? There is some small water. Okay. Without water, no energy. At least in the beginning. So I will cheat a bit. I will put into the plan what will I do? First thing, save the map, check out the ore patches. So I will need to save the map, check out the ore patches and the enemies, and then I will probably load it again and start from there. But maybe that is too much cheating. Let's see what is... I don't see the evolution factor yet. Can I see evolution here? No. Anyway, I will find... Actually, if I reload the file, I will first... I wonder how fast they expand. Probably they don't expand so much. So I can research the car first, and then go around very fast in the car, distribute the turrets to secure the ore patches. And then I also have the car to repair the stuff necessary. Okay, this oil is nice. There are not so many enemies. Actually, there's a lot of space without any enemy bases. But the ones that are there, they will be a headache. Because the enemy bases that are there, I cannot destroy it. I'm not allowed to destroy. Until I went to space, went to another planet, did everything there. In theory, it doesn't matter if the base on the homeworld is destroyed. Current evolution factor 0.00. 1% health from evolution. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we changed the plan. What will be the plan? So those are new achievements. I actually also want to reset all achievements because I started in the beta phase. So I want to reset all achievements. Then I start without looking at the ore patches. And I will start with replay, that I can look later what I did with replay. So when you start a game, you can choose between replay and non-replay. So the replay save games are just bigger. So we will start with replay, and at some point we will get current turrets, and then we will secure the ore patches so that we don't destroy anything before we get artillery. It's now also clear. Go to Vulcanus. First is Vulcanus. The good thing is I can see all the things, all the signs, although I'm not there yet. The goal is to get artillery and destroy the first enemy structure. Then I should get the achievement if I destroy the first enemy structure with artillery. And now for art, I need the utility science spec. Let's go back to the question. So I will do research. I go to Vulcanus. And to get keep your hands clean, I need artillery. But to get rush to space, I need to research something without utility science spec. So what is there without utility science spec that I can research? So I research metallurgy science spec. I can research cliff explosives. Is there something easier? 30 seconds, 500. No, 60, 500, 3500. Coal liquefaction. Now let's do cliff explosives. No, low density productivity, utility, speed minus 62,000. No, that's too expensive. And that's productivity. So cliff explosives. So I forgot to add this to the plan. How to get, well, no, it is there is the lazy bastard plan that I cannot put into the title of this stream because it's against the policy of Twitch to use the word bastard apparently, which is maybe a good idea, but still, it was a surprise to me. Rush to space plan. So what is the rush to space plan? Research cliff explosive on Vulcanus. Then I should get the achievement. Sorry, I should show this one. No, I should show this one. The rush to space plan. So yeah, research cliff explosive. And more achievement details. The achievement details. The lazy bastard is still missing. Vulcanus for artillery. Lazy rush to spaceman. Research cliff explosive. Secure ore patches. With turrets. As up. So we know which planet. We have a plan to rush for space. The achievement details. What is still missing? What was the achievement? Rush to space. Where is the lazy? I already have the lazy, yeah? Launch a rocket to space. This is easier than in the no, this is not easier than in the first. Launch a rocket to space in the vanilla Factorio. Launch a rocket to space while manually crafting no more than manually craft 111 items or fewer. So let's plan this. What do we need to craft? Okay. I will start again. It's faster than walking back. Skip cutscene. This is a different map. Restart creates a different map. That's amazing. I will try this again. Yes. And in this map there are even enemy structures nearby. That is interesting. So I'm allowed to mine manually, but I'm not allowed to craft manually. So what we do, no, that is wrong. If we're not allowed to craft so much, or not at all, we cannot use so many burners at the beginning. So what I absolutely need to craft. Craft 50 iron plate to get steam power. Craft 10 copper plate. Oh, that's not crafting. That doesn't count as crafting. No, and it is crafting, but it's not manual. So let's try this. Oh, this takes too long. I will just load the current save and see what I need. To start, I need one boiler, what will I craft? That's the question now. And I will make this a bit bigger because I might need more space. The lazy bastard plan. By the way, you can also look at this sheet online. The link is in the YouTube video, in the YouTube description. How can I increase the size? Doesn't matter. Lazy bastard plan. Craft. A boiler. For the boiler, I need 4 pipes. For the steam engine, I need 5 pipes. 9 pipes. 8 wheels. 1 boiler, 1 steam engine. I need 1 power pole. If I craft 2 small electric poles, does this count as 1 or 2? Let's say 1. I need 1 power pole. I need to craft the lab. 1 lab. The lab needs 10 more wheels. So we have 18 gear wheels. We have 4 transport belts. The 4 transport belts need 4 wheels. No, 2 transport belts need 1 wheel. So we make 1 wheel and we have 2 belts. It's not logical, but it's okay. So we need 2 more wheels, 20, to get 4 transport belts. 4 belts. 9 pipes, 20. 9 pipes, 20 gear wheels, 4 belts, 1 boiler, 1 steam engine, 1 power pole, 1 lab, the electronic circuits, 10 electronic circuits. For an electronic circuit, I need 3 copper cables, but they are crafted in pairs. So we do 15. We craft 2 times 2 belts. we craft 15 times 2 copper cables. Let's call it wire. We craft 10 circuits. Then we have one lab. Now we have one lab that is working with power. And our goal is to research assembling machine 1. So for assembling machine 1, what do we need? We research the automation science pack by crafting the lab. That's very comfortable. We research automation directly from that with 10 automation packs. And 10 automation packs need 10 wheels. So we have 10 more wheels. We need to craft 30 wheels. One lab. And after that we have the lab 10 red sides. Let's put this into one line that you can see it. Now you can see it. And this is a total of 9 plus 30 plus 2 plus 15 plus 10 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 10. 80. So we need 80 manual crafts. In theory. Everything else we have to craft using the assembly machine. Including the second assembly machine. Is there anything we have to craft manually? We cannot craft in the assembly machine. No, okay. I'll be right back, just a second. Oh, I'm back. Thank you for waiting. So we need 80. We need 80 manual crafts. So if we want to, we can risk to not achieve this by crafting a bit more to speed up the process. What I would want to craft is more burner mining drills because they really speed up the mining in the beginning. So one burner mining drill, I will write here, equals to 80 manual crafts. So the startup plan then is we use the 20 additional ones. One burner drill equals to 3 wheels, 1 furnace, and 1 drill is 5 crafts. So we can craft 2 additional burner mining drills, which will give us 90 manual craft. If we craft 4 additional, we have 20 is 100, and then we have more stone furnaces. And maybe having a chest would be good. Great. So we do 2 burner mining drills on 2 patches with 2 chests. No, we put just the furnaces next to them. We don't need chests. Create 4 of them. We create 4 burner mining drills, which is 20, so we have 100. So we can make 11 mistakes to lose the achievement. Startup plan is done. Achievement details are done. Now the next thing we can plan is how fast do we want our factory to be? What should be the throughput? I've written here the throughput on Navis. So I will scroll up here. And yeah, we can see here that we have achievements that are no longer achievable and they are pinned. I will certainly, I put this into the plan. So first of all, this one, I scroll down, then we have more space to work. This one. The plan here is pin achievements. I want to pin them. Then startup lazy bastard, just in case there is no. We have good reasons to call it like that. If someone deletes our Google Sheet because of that word, we should discuss that with them. Startup lazy bastard. Plan the bus. So we need to check out the throughput. What should be the throughput of our bus? So if I look at my current base, I have a very small space factory for creating space science. Just 2 blue factories, space science packs. And I have a big amount of space science packs, so I don't run out of them. 15k. And if I look at the production statistics, global statistics, over the last hour, and I say science, I see that I produce 30 per minute with that setup. And I produce only 12, 10 per minute of the others. And I use only 8 per minute in the science. Now, that is a way to orient the goal. What could be the goal of the goal? 30 per minute is maybe too much. Also, maybe we can do it with just one space platform. This will also save time and make it maybe less boring. We will make one space platform, create some white science specs for novice, send them down, and then we go with that platform to another planet. I have also this platform. This platform is a bit more complicated, but I think I will use this as a blueprint for the other one. This platform can create science specs instead of foundations here, and I can make it a little bit bigger. Then it can have 2 factories, and the steel here can go away, so it can produce science specs. But no longer for Nauvis. Okay, Nauvis will stop to do science at some point, but we will be on Vulcanus. And when we come back, we will continue on Nauvis. At least that's the plan. So the plan is to fill the storage with space science specs on Nauvis, and then move to Vulcanus with that same platform. And the platform needs to be able to defend itself. And so far this works nicely. I have a circular wheel with normal yellow armor, firearm magazine ammunition, and a few turrets. I have a setup so that all of the asteroid collectors go into the same loop, and this loop goes into 3 crushers, and depending on which how many asteroids are waiting to be constructed here, new types of asteroids are taken. So I use a set filter circuit, and I use 3 decider combinators here. Very simple. If there are fewer than 2 metallic asteroids, output 1 metallic asteroid, and this becomes the filter. Very simple. So this would be the plan for the space. Sorry, you cannot see it. How ridiculous. Now you can see it. This would be the plan for the space platform. You can tell me in the chat if I'm doing something stupid like that. This would be the space platform plan. One platform. First, science for novice. So, one platform, science for novice, science for Vulcanus, plus defense. So we always need to continue to, sorry, you cannot see that. We always need to be able, yeah, the plan is to use this platform to create science for Nauvis and then move to Vulcanus and create science for Vulcanus and defense. And this platform, I will explain it again. It has 3 asteroid collectors. They get the filter set by a circuit, and the filter is set up. There are 3 queues for each crusher: ice crusher, metallic carbon crusher, metal crusher, and the queue of each crusher decides if the filter of that type of asteroid is being set. And outside of that I have a circle of ammunition that is fed into the turrets. And then I have a bit of power, don't need so much power. And I have fuel production, water production, and two engines. And a wall around, because this helps. The walls get destroyed before the other things get destroyed. And I can have plenty of walls in the inventory. And I also have repair packs in the inventory, that's important. So we need, what do we need in our platform? Space platform. Inventory, let's call it inventory. I need repair packs. The problem is repair packs we cannot create in space because we don't get copper in space. And the repair pack, a repair pack is created from an electronic circuit, and we cannot get electronic circuits without copper in the beginning. So we put repair packs. So 200, let's say 200 repair packs. 200 repair packs. What else do we need in the inventory? We need enough walls to replace walls if they get destroyed. Let's say 100 walls, or 200 to be on the safe side. So we need this platform to survive until we come back from Vulcanus. What can we bring to help us on Vulcanus? I will load the Vulcanus again. So Vulcanus startup is a lot of smelting. And then we need to build, at some point we need to build the foundry. And building the foundry needs a lot of steel, electronic circuit, and refined concrete. And then we need to build the big mining drill. And only with the big mining drill, so where is my, I want to get to this. We need to rebuild the big mining drill to get tungsten. So how do we build the big mining drill? We need advanced circuits and electric engine units. We can do all of this with foundries. But maybe we can bring it with the spaceship. 10 circuits and 10 electric engine units. But we need it for every drill, and we might need many drills. No, doing the research early will not help us so much. No, we need 30 science packs for the cliff explosives. 30. But here we need chemical science pack, and chemical science pack already needs advanced circuits, so it doesn't matter. We don't need to make we don't need to bring, we might bring 10 engine units, but no, 10 engines, that's not the problem. We can create concrete with a foundry. So let's see. We have the space platform inventory so far. So that is done. What I have not written here why does this not allow me to do? Oh, I'm on the wrong keyboard. Sorry for that. Volcanoes plan. We need a Volcanoes plan. So the plan is, of course, to do the research. Mine calcite volcanic rock. Yes, foundry. But what do we do with the foundry? From the foundry, we create another foundry. So creating the foundry is a bit challenging because we need refined concrete, we need steel plate. I have an example here. I need to get the right, yes. Here is the right path. So I need one oil refinery, two chemical plants. Let's write it into the plan. We need one solar panel to power the chemical plant to create the first steam and to get the sulfuric acid. One solar panel, one pump jack, one chemical plant, one steam engine. But actually, this is too complicated. We just need solar panel, chemical, and then steam engine. And from that time, so that makes it easier. Solar panel, chemical plant, steam engine. Once we have that, we do refinery and foundry for lubricant for foundry. And the refined concrete that we need here, we can build from, first we need to get the refined concrete, and for the refined concrete we need water, and the water, for the concrete we also need water, for the refined concrete we need water, and for that we use another chemical plant. So after the we have a second chemical plant that we use for refined concrete, and then refinery, lubricant, and foundry. That's the plan for Vulcanus. As far as I got. Then we want to start mining tungsten. Once we have tungsten, what does the research tell us? Tungsten steel. The research tungsten steel. And there is nothing else. The foundry allows us to make. Does the foundry allow us to make iron, copper? We have sulfuric acid. Can we get, where do we get plastic from? We have simple core liquefaction, heavy oil. From heavy oil, we get everything. We get light oil, we get petroleum gas, and we get plastic. So the Vulcanus start. And the Vulcanus plan is lots of liquids. Sulfuric acid. We have calcite and coal. And we need to stay in a small area probably because there are the worms. And if we destroy them, it might count as destroying something before we have artillery. Good, so that's the Vulcanus plan. Let's look at the artillery. What do we need for artillery? We need utility science, but we can first research the cliff explosive. And then we have the one achievement. And afterwards we research the utility science pack and the military for. We can even research these two on Nauvis. No, we cannot. We can prepare it. We can prepare the production of utility science pack. But this will be annoying. We will also need utility science pack. Will we need utility science pack? Or artillery? Yes, we will need it. We will need it on Vulcanus. So maybe the best strategy is to get away from Nauvis and forget Nauvis. We will come back, everything will be destroyed, nothing will be working. And that's fine. Maybe. So don't care after leaving Nauvis. Nauvis science. Of course, if we show essential technologies, we need to research Vulcanus for that. So the only essential technologies are... No, that's not possible, because if I want to create an engine unit, if I want to create an advanced circuit, I need to research advanced circuit. So only show essential technologies. Why doesn't it show anything? No, that doesn't work. Or it's not what I understand. Now we were then now with science plan. We go to Vulcanus and trace back. We always have to, actually, we don't need so much science here. We need steel, yes. Steel, engine, automation too. We can make this minimalistic. We also need turrets. We need turrets. And I forgot something. We might put steel furnace on the space platform so that we can create steel faster on the other planet. So, space platform inventory 5 steel furnace. Oh, my capitalization is perfect. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. 5 steel furnaces. And this is an essential technology for space, steel furnace. So that's also good. We don't do something useless. The turrets are not essential. But they are useful. Gun turret. And also the projectile damage. Projectile damage 4. We put this into the science plan. Minimal for Vulcanus plus turrets damage 4 and shooting speed 4. For 6 we already need utility. Shooting speed 5. Is this enough? What do we have on our space platform? That we need in addition. Do we need quality? quality can really help us. Quality can help us to create modules that are more effective and that need less space. I will put plus turrets, quality, module, and I like quality. Quality is great. If we have quality, the engine, we wanted the car, automobilism, we just want to be fast. Turrets, car, quality module, damage 4, shooting speed 5. Science for novice, science for Vulcanus, class defense. So the novice science plan is done. Now the throughput, and from the throughput we get the bus design. I said 30. Seems realistic. And I think 25. No, let's first calculate it. Oh. I need to reopen my planner. It got lost. Here it is. So if we do 20 science packs, I will remove the quality module. I want 5 rocket parts or 3 rocket parts per minute. And we will increase everything a bit. But with 20 science per minute, we don't need production utility because we're not allowed to use it. 20 cents per minute. This means if we just use the basic assembly machines, we don't need a huge amount of machines. We need 7 for the engines. Okay, that's usual. 5 for the red. We only need 2 for the green circuits. 2 red, 2 assembly machine 2, that's fine. 5 electric furnaces. 17 electric furnaces for iron and 12 for copper. Okay. 50 miners. That is for 20. Now if I make it 30, the whole factory becomes much bigger. Not much, but why do I have nutrients here? I think we don't need the nutrients. To make rocket fuel. How nice. No, we will create our rocket fuel in a different way. So that's something I couldn't yet figure out. We use advanced oil processing here. Do we have advanced oil processing in the minimal setup? We need it on Vulcanus. We need advanced oil processing on Vulcanus. So we probably have to do it. Is there a search? Advanced. This is with the chemical science spec. Yes, rocket fuel only exists with advanced. Okay, we need advanced oil processing. Do we have advanced material processing? We also have this. Good. No problem. If we do this, 30 per minute. Let's look at the number of belts we need. Exactly 1 belt for iron. It's interesting. One yellow belt for iron, not more. I cannot believe this. $30 seems fast. But 20 seems safer. 20. I say we use 20. $20. $0.20 per minute. Let's see, for example, this. It means in 1 minute. It means 3 minutes to get no, I need 1000. How long does it take to create 1000? It is 1000 divided by 20. 50 minutes. It would take 50 minutes to create this, but we have 1 minute processing for each, but we can parallelize this. 50 minutes just for the rocket silo. No, that's too long. Let's do 30. It will be a bit. So there is a trade-off. What is the trade-off? If we do more science per minute, we need a bigger factory. So we get closer to the enemies, but the enemies we are not allowed to destroy for the artillery. If we take longer, the enemies will evolve more. Let's try 30 science per minute. With 30 science per minute. What is our bus design? I want to do a bus, not 4 lines, 2 empty, 4 lines, 2 empty. I want to do 3 lines, 2 empty. So 2 times iron is 1 bus line, actually. 28% goes to steel and 23% goes to wheels. And 21% goes to green circuits. So we can say that 50% goes to steel and green circuits. So we only need half a bus for iron if we branch out the steel and the green before. Let's look at the iron wheels. The iron wheels, they have 4 destinations. The iron has more destinations. Let's look at each item. The inserter has only one destination. These two. Those only have one destination. Maybe that's why they are in the tree here. The red circuit has 2 destinations. Sulfur has 2 destinations, but one of them is the acid, so we don't need that on the bus. We don't need sulfur on the bus. If we put, we might need it for explosives. But it's not essential to have it on the bus. Plastic has 2. It goes into rocket part and advanced circuit. Not necessary, not strictly necessary on the bus. So the iron wheels. So 1 lane iron. The lanes. We will design the bus by lanes. Yes, you can see it. Iron, iron wheel, copper, green science, definitely. No, green circuit. The copper wire is handled outside. Steel. Steel goes into 3 different things. Yes, steel. Copper goes into 4 different things. Most of the copper goes into the wires. So we need only 1 lane of copper. Coal only goes into 2. Plastic, and the plastic is doesn't need to be on the, okay. Coal to grenade should be done outside the bus. Coal to grenade goes outside the bus. I put this into the list that you can see it. Yes, you can see it. This one I align to top. Gold to grenade. Plastic. So creating circuits is outside of the bus. Green, green, red, blue is outside of the bus. Plastic to low density structure is outside the bus. Sulfur to green is outside the bus. Also, red circuit to, how is the science called? Chem science is outside the bus. The only need for pipes is with the engine unit. That's outside the bus. Everything else is outside the bus. I think that is good. We have a bus design, and it is surprising. We have only 5 lanes. We have only 5 lanes. So we have iron, iron wheel, copper, green circuit, and steel. We can use that fact to use 6 lanes and to already combine what we need together. So for inserters, where are the inserters? It doesn't show me how to produce the inserted, but I'm sure it knows. Why doesn't it show me? Inserter. Why is the source of an inserter an inserter? That's not possible. Recipe. Inputs. So we have iron gear wheel and so we could do copper and wheel. And we could do iron and wheel. Then we get these 2 sciences more or less for free. But then here we have an issue. Copper, steel, and the yellow ammo. steel and wheel. Another possibility. Everything is combined with wheels. So maybe if you make 2 wheel lanes, it'll be easier. Let's try this. Not because of the capacity of the lane, not because of the capacity of the lane, but we want to have 2 wheels on one belt, 2 lanes of wheels on one belt that we can easily branch them in to an outgoing, branch them to an outgoing lane. Why not? We have iron plus copper. Let's try this crazy layout. Why not? It can only fail. It will succeed, but it is maybe more complicated than it should be. The green circuit and steel. Do we ever need green circuits and steel together? Now this would be annoying if we do that. And don't even use it. No, we don't. So let's make the complex recipes easier. Complex is piecing round. So we put copper and steel together. And then electronic circuit and wheel. And then we have iron left. Iron on 2 lanes. No, we do 1 iron lane. So we actually have only 3 lanes on the bus. The 3 belts on the bus. That seems very minimalistic. That seems very minimalistic. But that's also fine. And I think this means we have a full plan for the Factorio Space Age run, trying to get these 3 achievements. Now I only need to do it. No, we don't have a complete plan yet here. Pin achievements, setup startup lazy bastard. Plant bus. We have planned the bus. Plan bus location and direction. Build mall for belts, inserters, factories, power poles, those are the things we will always need. And then we have a generic mall where we can just always reconfigure. Like for producing the car, we will not craft the car manually, but we will craft it in a generic mall. Get current turns. Secure ore patches. I will make this more concrete once we are there, but until we are there, this will be a few more streams down the line. Build. So for car and turrets, automobilism, it's just red and green signs. Red and green signs. Car turrets, secure ore patches. After the red and green signs, the next thing is oil. Set up oil, yeah? Then chemical science. Chemical science. Will I use trains? Trains, yes or no? Probably no. Trains add a lot of complexity. But maybe trains add also a lot of safety on the way to the base. And the biters don't attack the rails and the power poles, but they attack the belts. That's a disadvantage. I might need train. I need advanced combinators. That was missing in the science plan. The science plan. Advanced combinators. Otherwise, I cannot build my nice space platform. So I added this to the science plan up here. After chemical science, do we need laser? No, but we need accumulators. It's another thing I missed in the science plan. Because without accumulators, Space is not fun without accumulators. Apparently solar energy is not required for space, but of course we need it. How can I power my spaceship without solar energy? I never thought about burning stuff to power the spaceship. Would this work? What can I burn in space? I can burn carbon. Can I build a steam plant in space? Steam engine can be built everywhere. Boiler, crash pressure greater than or equal to 10 HP. No, I cannot build a boiler in space. I cannot build a boiler in space. I need solar panels. Sorry. I need solar panels. Solar panels. Our plan gets larger and larger. Okay. So what do I need with space science? With space science, the only things I need to research with space science the only things I need to research with space science is thruster Vulcanus. So I need 60. I need 120. I need only 120 space science packs to get to Vulcanus. That is a bit surprising. That's okay. Good, I think the plan is there. Go to Vulcanus, research artillery. No, research cliff explosives, and then now comes the trick. Then we have one achievement. artillery. And suddenly we need utility science pack. And military 4. And we research artillery. Now we could think about preparing this. Now we need to research artillery on Vulcanus. There's no other way. I think we don't want to fly there and fly back. Maybe that's the logic too. How do we create this? Okay, it's easy to create it, but we need to create everything to create a rocket. So either we create create metallurgic science, bring, create rocket, bring home and research there, or research on Vulcanus. In that case, we don't need to build a rocket on Vulcanus. We just don't need to. I'm not sure what is easier. We need to create a rocket silo on Vulcanus. And we need to create, let's assume our space station survives. And we need to create the rocket parts, which means rocket fuel, low density structure, and processing unit. And that is less complex than building all the research lines, including utility science. But we need processing unit and rocket density structure. We don't need flying robot frames. I will put it to the plan. The attempt will be research cliff explosives. Get the first. Build rocket. Bring home metallurgic science. Fly to novice. I mean, that should be easy. And then research utility science. Military. Build utility science, research military and artillery. Destroy fighter with artillery. Destroy biter nest with artillery. Then we have the second achievement. And then we are in trouble because we need more science packs from Vulcanus, but we are back. And on Vulcanus, we want to research cliff explosives. So to research cliff explosives, we need science packs, 30 science packs. But we can put 30 chemical science packs into the spaceship. This goes into the inventory. Load platform. Create and load platform, including specs. Hopefully this is allowed. We had the inventory. $30. Science packs. All 4 types. Just to get the achievement, the rush to space, without building all the science on the planet. Seems good. Okay, thanks a lot for listening and watching. Next time I will probably try to do this. And for today I will stop. See you. Bye bye.